Before you click off the video and get the commands, let me explain how you use them. Okay, so first you click on the link in the description. You're gonna find a lot of documents in that folder you just opened. Pick the document with the name of the dragon armor you want. And now you're gonna see 5 commands in the document. These commands are for boots, leggings, chestplate, helmet and baby helmet. Copy the command that you want, but remember to don't copy the text that shows you what the command's gonna give you. Now you can launch Minecraft. Write the command /give @p command_block. You will now have this orange block in your inventory. Place it. Right click it. Tap Ctrl and V. If you did everything correct, you should see a bunch of yellow text in the black square in the command block. If this doesn't happen, you can contact me on Discord so I can help you, and you can do that via my Discord server, which there will be a link to in the description. After you got the command block with the yellow text placed and ready, get a button. Place the button on the command block. Push the button. You should now see the dragon armor piece pop up in your inventory. If this doesn't happen, again, contact me on Discord and I'll help you out. Anyway, that should be all you need to do to get these commands working. And if you're still here, you're pretty cool. And by the way, before I go into the video, it would be really cool if you subscribed, because, it helps me out a lot, and that leads to me being able to make more videos like this, and it again leads to you guys being able to get more items from Hypixel Skyblock. Subscribing with notifications on also make it so that you get a notification when I post a new video. That again means that you could be one of the first people with Hypixel Skyblock items in vanilla Minecraft after I make my videos. So yeah, that's all. Let's get on with the video. Okay, so if you watched past the tutorial, you're probably wondering what these things can do. So therefore, I'm gonna explain it. Unfortunately, the dragon armors does not give you the exact same effects as on Hypixel, because Hypixel has a lot of systems like intelligence, critical hits and so on. Therefore, the armor sets you have some custom stats that I'm gonna explain. So yeah, let's get into the first armor. Okay, so first we're gonna talk about the wise armor. The wise armor is by far one of the most requested armors in the comment section. And the second reason this is first one out is this armor doesn't actually give you any special stats. Yes, that is right. I thought that I should make one of the armors without OP stats so that it could be somewhat balanced if you wanna add it in your survival world, for example. But one thing you should keep in mind is that this armor does actually have full protection 5 and all the other enchantments it says it has. Not included growth, that is. But anyway, this makes it so that this armor actually is not bad anyways. Trust me, you do not take a lot of damage with this. As you can see, you take so little damage that the thorns kills this zombie before you can even take a quarter of your health. This actually goes for all the armors in this video because every single armor has Thorns 3 and Protection 5. So yeah, this armor is the worst of the ones we're going through, but it's still not bad. And there of course is no reason you should not try this armor, it is very good. Well, now let's move on to the young dragon armor. Okay, so the young dragon armor is one of the ones I've made a video on earlier. The difference between the last video's armor and the armor in this video is that the armor for the last video was optimized for doing dungeons. This one's not supposed for dungeons. The other difference is the enchantments that are new in this video, and as you can see, this armor does give you a lot of speed. It's actually a bit over the top, but that's okay. Anyways, since there's very minimal difference between this armor and the one from the last video, you can just go over there and get that armor if you want the dungeon armor rather than the not dungeon armor. But one thing you should mind that also goes for every armor in this video is that it has the 5 stars even though it's not made for dungeons. I just thought it looked cool, I don't know. I prefer the not dungeon one, but it's up to you, you can choose whatever you want. Well, that was all for the young dragon armor, so now let's move on to the unstable. Okay, so now for the unstable armor. This armor is one of the most requested in the comment section. And apart from the superior armor and maybe the strong armor, this is the most overpowered one. The reason this one is so overpowered is kinda complicated though. Let me explain. So these armors are for 1.16 plus Java Edition, and in this version of the game, combat is different than in 1.8 and before. So what this armor does is, it makes the cooldown you have before you can land a critical hit again much shorter. If you don't know what that means, it basically means that it's much easier to combo people and your DPS goes to the sky. Just take a look at this freaking thing. I just killed a golem in like so short time. Let's watch that again with a timer. That was insane, my god. Yeah, that's right, I just got a sub 3 second speedrun of kill iron golem with unstable armor from Hypixel Skyblock. And yeah, if you don't realize how OP that is, just let's compare it with the same test but without any armor at all. Yeah, that took like half the time with the unstable armor compared to the without any armor, and to make it even more impressive, iron golems have 50 health, and that's like 2.5. Steve, what? Since it took almost exactly 3 seconds to kill a golem, this leaves us with a DPS of 16.7 damage per second, that is if you use the netherite axe with sharpness 5. But like, that's still insane though. For reference, it would take 1.5 seconds to kill little Steve here. So yeah, that is why this is one of my favorite armors in the whole video. It is actually so good. And especially since I'm a big fan of 1.9 plus combat, this makes this armor so amazing to use. Anyways, let's get to the next armor set. Okay, so next up we have the Holy Dragon Armor. This dragon armor is actually the only dragon armor that was added after the original end update, and there's actually no holy dragon that you can kill in Hypixel Skyblock. That was not related to the subject at all, but who cares? I don't, you probably do, but it's fine, I'm sure. Anyways, the holy armor looks like this. It's beautiful and green, and its ability is actually very good too. When wearing this armor, you get so much knockback resistance, like the netherite armor can only dream. So that kinda makes this armor like the netherite armor, but I mean, it's so much cooler. And it's better too, like, this is netherite armor, but just good. So yeah, let's watch this. If I stand here and let the dispenser shoot me, I can't fall. It's so cool. So to summarize, we can just say that if you're gonna have a 1v1 sumo match with your friend, this is the armor you want to wear. But just don't use it both of you, it's gonna get really boring. Anyways, let's get on to the next dragon armor. Now we're gonna move on to the most boring one. But don't worry, it is actually really good. Of course, I'm talking about the Protector Dragon armor, and this armor is so OP. So the thing that's special about this armor is that it actually has full protection 10, and that makes you kind of impossible to kill. I'll explain why. You practically take no damage when you have protection 10, so paired with thorns 3, which you also have, you're gonna kill everything before it can kill you, let's just say that. So yeah, I don't have many things more to say, because this is, in my opinion, the most boring armor, but it is very good. Just try it, you're gonna love it, trust me. But now we're gonna move on to one of the more boring ones again, the old dragon armor. Okay, so the old dragon armor has its reputation for one of the worst dragon armors in Hypixel Skyblock. And I was like, yeah, then I should make it kinda bad, so I kinda made it bad. What is the ability of the old dragon armor, you ask? Yeah, it just adds more heart to you. It's really not that good, but paired with protection 5 and thorns 3, it actually kinda works. It's of course better than a wise armor because it gives you extra hearts, and it has all the enchantments it says it has. So yeah, it is kinda solid, but it's much worse than all of the other armors in the video, except wise. So I'm not gonna talk a lot more about this armor. Now we're just gonna move on to the best armor, or my favorite armor that is, in the whole video, the strong dragon armor. Okay, so here we have the strong dragon armor. The reason it's my favorite is actually not because of its abilities. To be completely honest, I just really like the colors of this one, and it doesn't actually have a very bad ability either. In classic strong dragon armor style, the ability of the strong dragon armor is of course that it does more damage. So let's bring back the golem test from earlier, shall we? As you can see, the strong dragon armor does a lot of damage to the golem, but it is still pretty slow. And the reason for this is that the meta in 1.9 plus combat is doing more damage or DPS with, for example, a sword which has more attack speed, and yeah, it just does more damage more frequently. But as you just saw, it took out the iron golem in only 5 hits, and that's only in 4.5 seconds. This means that if you use the netherite axe with sharpness 5 with this armor, you're gonna get a DPS of 11.1. And I mean, that is worse than stable, yeah, but it's still insanely good to be honest. But I think you've all been waiting for so long now, so now we're just gonna get on to the superior armor. Oh yes, here we go. Now to start off, this armor looks so cool. Since all of the armors in this video is recombobulated, it looks way cooler than the old superior armor from the last videos I made on this. So I think that only the look of this armor already makes it way better than the old superior dragon armor, and of course it's for 1.16 plus, so you can use it in this version now. But of course, there is so much more to it. The abilities of this armor is actually insane. And do you wonder why? Well, let me explain. So the superior armor has all the abilities from all the other dragon armors from this video. Yeah, that's right, it has all the abilities from the other ones. Just listen to everything it can do. The superior armor gives you super speed. It gives you insane attack speed, it gives you knockback resistance netherite armor could only dream of, it gives you full protection 10, it gives you more health, and it makes you do much more damage than before. So let's put this to the golem test, shouldn't we? Yeah, that's right, the superior armor and a netherite sharpness 5 axe just took out an iron golem in 2.5 seconds. And that leaves us with the insane, absolutely insane damage per second of 20. Oh my god, I'm starting to think I made it too good. I'm sure it's fine. But yeah, this superior armor is actually so good. And I hope you guys will enjoy using it. Trust me, I really do hope you do. Well, that was it for this video, and the link to the commands should be the first link in the description, and if it's not, just spam me on Discord and I'll make a pinned comment. If you watched the video all the way to the end, I really appreciate you. I mean, seriously, it's really nice of you, it helps me out a lot. And if you want to give suggestions for the item I should make, again, tell me in my Discord server. But even though you make a suggestion for me, do not be sure I'll actually make it, because this video took 3 months to make, and I'm serious about that. It takes so much time. But that's okay. I really love making content for you guys, so I'll try to make whatever you ask me to do. And this project has been so much fun, so thank you so much for watching the video. But anyways, I hope you have a great day. So yeah, bye, thank you.